and see who has the coolest room.
There's an All Might shrine.
Such a fanboy.
Oh no. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 3, Episode 13 of My Hero Academia, Moving into Dorms.
So we have gotten the approval from the parents to move the students of UA into dorms. What are your thoughts before we jump into this episode?
I love dorms.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how their dynamics change once they're living together.
Yeah, that makes such a massive difference between just like seeing people in classes versus coexisting in your downtime.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to see. And if you are, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. All right, are we excited for Season 3, Episode 13 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads. This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Will you allow me to devote myself to young Izuku? Together we will go beyond. I will lift him up, and I will protect your son, even if it costs me my life. Are you okay?
I can't. I mean, you are Izuku's reason for living. All Might, don't give up your life. He needs you to protect him, raise him. If you can promise me you'll do that, then he can return to UA.
Oh.
Mom.
Yeah.
When she said, don't give up your life.
Saying,
don't stop being All Might?
All Might said, I will die for him if I need to protect him. And she's like, don't go in thinking that he needs you.
Gotcha. Okay, I see.
Like, find a different way.
Okay.
Of course. I won't make you worry.
That look on your face. You're so grown. While I wasn't looking. The hero you admire so much actually began to admire you.
It's pretty
I'm
amazing.
proud of you too, Izuku.
That's so sweet.
I hope that knowing how wholeheartedly
She's great, Mom.
he respects you makes you happy, son.
She gets
She entrusted you
Yeah.
to my care, young Midoriya. She wants me to be a mentor, to act like a natural-born hero instead of the symbol of peace. You have a really good mother.
I do.
You know, she reminds me of my predecessor.
She does? Wait,
Oh.
how so?
It's the hairstyle.
Oh, sure.
I just got the mighty heart of a hero.
Ew! Look at that walking skeleton.
Come on, no,
I
you
will
don't
recognize
think
it
All
in
Might,
this form
do you?
too.
People are so mean.
They don't even know it's All Might.
Well, see you at school.
Cool.
That's so mean.
After my mother gave me permission, I left home and started a new life.
Oh.
All right.
Moving in together. God, moving in with the multi-arm quirk would be so nice to be able to just
Oh my
carry all your
god.
bags.
Yeah. Fun fact, Kenny and I moved into our freshman dorms together
Yep.
after about...
I wish I had some extra arms for that. And you say we moved in as if you weren't like, I'm gonna go get a smoothie.
On the edge
And I
of
just
UA's
moved it
campus,
all.
about a
Yeah.
5-minute walk from the main school,
Rightfully
they
so.
built a student
It's
dorm.
just a couple weeks in.
It's about
Heights
5
Alliance,
minutes from there.
constructed in just 3 days. This was my...
Did you hear that?
What? No, sorry. I
Constructed
was
in just-
thinking about...
In the main school, they built a student dorm. Heights
All right.
Alliance, constructed in just 3 days.
Heights.
This was
Constructed in
my...
3 days.
No.
I mean, I guess if you
Our
have like
new
construction quirks,
That's what I thought when I saw that. I was like, there's gotta be some quirk.
like
that lends
concrete
itself- yeah.
bending, basically. Yeah.
The new dorm system we put into place isn't just to ensure the safety
Oh,
of
wow.
our students. It's also how we're addressing one of the threats we've yet to take care of, the leak. A feeling of unease has settled upon our school. To help alleviate that, we'll be holding a private behind-the-scenes investigation. It pains me to suspect not just the
who said
teachers,
that, right?
but the students as well. Unfortunately, right now, I have no other choice. We've lost the symbol of peace, and I have no doubt that this will have big ramifications on us as time passes. What UA needs right now is positive energy and revitalization. We must remind the children that there's a bright future ahead of them, despite what they've endured.
Given everything that has happened, I'm glad we were able to bring Class A back together.
So we all got the go-ahead to move on campus.
It took a lot of convincing from my parents.
I was pretty concerned about mine.
It makes sense. You got the worst of the gas attack.
We're glad to see the teachers got to come back too. I was afraid you wouldn't be allowed. The people at the press conference seemed pretty upset with you guys.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
They're really
as
laying
well,
into him.
But
Yeah.
circumstances have changed. I suspect it was easier for administration to let the teachers return instead of revamping the entire faculty. Now then, I'll explain how your dorm assignments will work shortly. First, however, we haven't forgotten about the provisional hero licenses you were supposed to get during the training camp.
Oh yeah, that's what we were there for.
So much has happened, it totally slipped my mind.
This is important. Listen well. Kirishima, Yayorozu, Todoroki, Midoriya, Ida. You five are the ones who broke the rules and went to rescue Bakugo that night. Based on your reactions, I assume the rest of you were at least aware of their plan.
Yeah, they all talked about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to set aside a number of issues and just say this. If it weren't for All Might's retirement from the hero scene, I would expel everyone here, except Bakugo, Jiro, and
Whoa.
Agakure. The five
Why
of you
does-
who went, of course, but also the remaining 12 who didn't stop them. You betrayed our trust, even if it was to keep your friends from getting into trouble. In order to regain our confidence, you'll need to obey every rule to the letter and live as model students. That's all.
Okay.
Now,
I
look
have a
alive.
question.
Yes.
Why does All Might's retirement empower? But don't they have like a bunch of other students?
I mean, they have the other class, but like this,
Like losing 12.
I think it's also Nezu talked about the symbol of peace. We need positivity. We need something like
Okay.
to keep the school going.
Okay.
Enjoy your new home.
They're all
We're
devastated.
supposed to be excited after that speech.
Come here.
Wait for what?
Oh boy.
What did Bakugo do to you?
Kirishima.
Whoa! Did you shake him down for cash?
No! This is my money, you idiot! To replace what you spent!
How'd you know I bought night vision goggles?
Oh.
Because he bought them.
He's so
I never gave you
observant.
anything. Now I'm not in your debt. Kaminari, show him your dumb side.
All right.
Oh man! Moron! You're so hopeless!
Thanks. Sometimes blowing off steam is the best thing to do, I guess.
Sorry, everyone. I know this won't make up for it, but let's all go out to
All
eat
right.
tonight on me.
Very nice.
But isn't that so
All
interesting
right,
that
yeah,
first of
very
all, that
interesting.
Kirishima bought those goggles just to go save Bakugo because he cared
Yeah.
about him that much. Second of all,
That Bakugo noticed in everything that was going on, and not even just noticed, but like noticed, observed, interpreted, and then figured out what needed to happen, which like is a lot in a stressful situation. I would have just been surprised if he like noticed it and noted to himself that was what was going on, but to take so many additional steps after.
he said, I'm no longer in your debt.
Yeah, no, which like is just such a textbook, like I'm doing something nice, but I don't want to hear you say something nice about me. So I'm going to make it like me being a shithead, but everyone knows.
Yeah.
Everyone, I know this won't make up for it, but let's
And then
all
he was
go out
like,
to eat
unrelated,
tonight on
but-
me.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny that Kirishima can so easily play both sides, like be friends with Bakugo, but also like be a very genuine friend to everybody else.
Dormitory hold one class. Girls are on the right, and boys are on the left. The entire first floor is a common area. That's where you'll find your kitchen, baths, and laundry rooms.
There's even a courtyard!
These are nice dorms.
Yeah.
I'm living in a mansion.
Look!
Seriously.
My parents deceived me. Our baths are located in the common space. Is this heaven?
They're separated by gender, and you'll behave yourself.
Yes, sir.
Living quarters start on the next floor. 4 boys and 4 girls on each level. Everyone gets their own room. You should be comfortable. You've got your own AC, toilets, fridges, and closets.
We have balconies? Wow!
This is so nice.
Yeah.
Closet at home, but I'll manage. It's the size of my house.
She lives in a mansion.
Okay.
These are your dorm assignments. The belongings you sent ahead have already been placed in your new rooms, so spend the day unpacking and getting settled. I'll tell you more about your next few lessons tomorrow. For now, get to work.
Yes, Mr. Aizawa. I'm so beat.
You and me both.
You done unpacking?
I think so.
Feels good, right?
I know he could have died, but it's kind of exciting to be living here.
A unified class.
Bright side.
It's the perfect way to increase our cooperation and discipline. How smart!
So you never relax, do you?
Hiya, boys. All done with your rooms?
Yep, we're just unwinding now.
Well, the girls and I have been talking, and we have a great idea. Let's go around and see who has the coolest room.
No way, you can't go in there, please, it's not fit for
Just an All Might shrine.
Such a fanboy.
Oh no. Oh no, it's everywhere.
And it's like his dorm too, you know?
Oh my god.
No way.
I'm so curious to see everyone's interior design. Okay.
You fiends.
Oh man, I had a keychain like this when I was in middle school.
So this is
You
how
got it at
boys
Hot
like to
Topic.
decorate.
Please leave.
So upset.
Get out!
Funny that's Armin.
Of course.
It's not shiny, it's magnifique.
Exactly what I pictured. Honestly, I expected more. This is turning out to be really fun. The last person on this floor is...
Hey, come on in, girls. I've got so much to show you.
So, the third floor?
They're like, nope.
No.
Oh, it's so bare in here. Did you move anything in at all? Please tell me you just haven't unpacked yet.
If we're done here, then let's go.
Oh my god.
Sad.
Whoa, it looks like a library in here. That's the class rep for you.
You'll find nothing odd in here.
The amount of
Of
classes.
course I do. I expect them all to be destroyed during training.
Really?
This is the store in the mall I'd avoid.
What? It's perfect.
He has a rabbit. It's so cute.
Very sweet rabbit.
Okay, but just any comments on these dorms? Let's okay, so we have his.
Does he have like no family or stuff?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't. He's not a big decorator.
Why does he have a tear in his eye?
Because they made fun of him. They're like, "Oh my god, are you just not done unpacking?" He's like, "Well, I am. This is just how it looks."
Right, but I feel like if you were making the choice to just like not put up a bunch of decor because you're like focused on training,
I think we're just
you'd be like,
reading into
I have
it.
stuff to do. But he's like, I'm sorry, like.
Then classic Ida.
Library in here. It's the class rep for you.
You'll find nothing odd.
Gotta have it.
You'll find nothing odd in here. That's
What do you think
it's
of
a
this
great way to
style?
convince people.
What? It's perfect.
It's authentic.
Yeah.
He has a
Great.
Rabbit, amazing.
This is where you'd want to be.
Hey, no fair. We don't get pets.
Love a free
Try to
range
find the
rabbit.
judge's love.
Everyone's really getting into the competition.
Man, this sucks. I feel so judged right now.
Hey, what a coincidence. I don't feel great at all.
Wow. That's because the boys are the only ones who are getting picked on. They set it with a contest to see who has the coolest dorm room. Well, what about them? We have to see the girls' rooms to tell which one's best. Their interior design skills should be held at the same standard as ours, maybe even higher. Show us those dorms!
This surprisingly convincing argument from Minetta hit home and stoked her competitive spirit.
I'm into it.
Huh?
Even the most completely uninterested got involved. And that is how the very first Class 1A Best Room contest got its start. The girls' dorms? I suppose. If we must.
Very exciting. If we must.
Just a classic.
He's so cute.
I love that they give us these episodes where we get to know the characters nicely.
I love this kind of
so,
thing.
What are the rules? Are we figuring out who has the best taste in the class, or just the overall coolest?
We're doing this?
This doesn't have to be a contest.
If I was the only one asking to see the other rooms, then everyone would yell at me. But since all these guys with bruised egos are on board, I get to join in all inconspicuous-like. The whole class is doing it,
Yeah,
so
it's
why
super
shouldn't I, right?
inconspicuous.
Yeah, nobody's suspecting you, buddy.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be rummaging through the girls' rooms. Who knows what scintillating secrets I'll find?
I'm over it.
Ha 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 ha.
Let's see, who else is on the fourth
Good
floor?
one.
It's Bakugo, Kirishima, and Shoji, isn't it?
Where is Bakugo? I thought this was lame, so he went back to his room to sleep. I could use some Z's too.
Then we'll do your room next. You can sleep all you want after.
Not that I care, but you might not get what I'm going for.
Oh.
A den of manliness.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
If I
Mojo
found out my
Dojo
boyfriend
Casa
had a room
House.
that looked like this,
Yeah.
I'd dump him.
So bold makes me want to work out.
You get it.
Next up,
Yeah, but like if you're at a dorm,
Yeah.
for like, that makes sense.
more like
Oh.
nothing at all, dude.
Okay.
So you're a minimalist, huh?
I've just never understood why someone would want to fill their room with junk.
See, that's the response of
Okay.
someone who just doesn't like having
Yeah.
knickknacks.
That makes sense.
Not a single tear.
Everyone?
Whoa.
It's lovely.
Sarah, I didn't peg
It's
you for
very
someone who liked
cohesive.
this stuff.
That might be a winner thus far, I'd say.
Always the wild card.
It's a nice
Very
room.
well put together.
Next is Todoroki's room, right?
Interesting.
Capable student in our class. The most handsome boy in school.
What are your guesses?
Chance to
Whoa.
glance into his quiet private.
Wait. Oh, okay. Oh my God, there are so many things. Okay.
They all simp for him? Do you think that I forget what happens here, but I
feel like it's gonna be super basic, but not in a like functional way.
I think it has to have like a half and half to it, like him somehow.
Oh,
That's my random
interesting.
guess.
Okay.
But the most handsome boy in school.
Let's get this over with. It's late.
So Japanese.
It was even built differently.
We've got these kind of
Oh.
folders
Oh.
at home. They're much more comfortable than hardwood.
This isn't your house.
Wow.
Model this entire room in just one day.
With hard work.
You are a beast.
You'll make such a good pro.
It's a nice room.
Always have tricks up their sleeves.
Okay, next, the last of the guys is...
Me. Anyway, it's a pretty boring room. All of them are.
Is he
after
cooking?
Todoroki's.
Oh, right, duh.
Something
He eats
smells
sweet.
good,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh crap! I forgot about that. I finished unpacking really early, so I started to bake a chiffon cake. I thought we could all eat it together. It hasn't been iced yet, but want some?
Oh no. It hasn't been iced.
It's delicious, so fluffy.
I mean, if your quirk involves sweets, that's a pretty good thing to get good at.
Oh yeah.
Unexpected. I think it's great that you have such a fun hobby, Sato. Would you bake something to go with my tea one day?
I seriously did not expect this reaction. Mostly I bake
If
as
you
much
This
can
is
bake.
the thing. This is the thing,
Store-bought
right?
Sweets can get pricey.
That's it for the boys.
What's the thing? Probably the most discussion of any channel in this episode. We love it.
I feel like, I mean, it's like male gaze versus female gaze, right?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't think that that would be like this incredibly attractive thing. And yet, baking you at a horse show? Come on. Come on. And there are all these, and listening to Taylor Swift and cooking with me and like all the like dog treat, like all of the stuff that like I like it, so you liking it is attractive. It's not like society says this is hot,
Yeah.
so yeah, like, all right.
Yeah. It's interesting they're showing it.
Love a man who can bake.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
man,
let's
that's
see.
so many rooms. Shouldn't we turn in?
Come on, Jiro, live a little.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh my goodness.
So many instruments.
It's because
That makes
Jiro's
sense.
totally punk
Very
rock.
cool.
Can you play all these?
Yeah, at least a little.
Your room's girlier than
That's
this.
sick.
Because I've got style.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome in, guys! What do you think?
Cute.
Now this is girly. So pink.
Blood Ultra.
Get away
Bro.
from there, Minetta, you pose! We can do mine next. Ta-da!
Oh
Isn't it
my
super
goodness.
cute?
Very cute.
Yeah, it's not very interesting, I know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Is this okay? It feels dirty seeing so many girls' rooms up close. This is their private space.
Forbidden Gardens.
Next is Asui.
He's just so
Only
intense
weird
about
if you're
everything.
weird with it.
See her.
Oh, she wasn't feeling too good, so she's in her room.
Well, we shouldn't bother her. She can show us later when she's feeling better.
The last one up is Yaoyorozu.
The thing is, I
Interesting.
miscalculated a few things.
Did she just create everything?
And maybe not as creative
Yeah.
as some of yours.
The bed is huge! You can't even walk in here!
It's my furniture from home, so I thought it'd fit.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, how small these dorm rooms would end up being.
I forget how rich she is.
Just the
Wow.
whole room is just.
All right, everybody! Has everyone got their votes in? Remember, you can't pick yourself, guys.
Okay, who do you think has the coolest room that you can remember?
I think it's gotta be Todoroki.
I really like Sero's room.
Yeah.
I think it looked really cool. That or Kirishima.
Who's the headphone jack?
That's
Whatever, you know who I mean.
Yeah.
I think the headphone jack person had a very interesting functional room that relates to their quirk.
Here are the results of the first best room competition, minus Bakugo and Sue. Drum roll, please. With a total of 5 votes, the overwhelming winner of this totally awesome contest is Rikido Sato. By the way, all the girls voted for you because the cake was delicious.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I should have guessed that.
Aspiring heroes shouldn't resort to bribery!
It wasn't on purpose. What the heck?
Oh, they're lecturing him.
Yeah.
Sleep now.
Literally.
Since you had cake, don't forget to brush your teeth.
Thanks for sticking it out.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, Todoroki, wait a minute. Deku and Ida, you too. Yaoyorozu, Kirishima, you have a sec? It's really important.
Oh?
So, where are we going?
Oh, Sue's outside?
Right here. Sue said she had something she wanted to tell everyone.
You guys know I'm pretty straightforward and always speak what's on my mind. But sometimes, I don't know. I'm at a loss. Remember what I said back at the hospital when you were talking about the rescue? Going after Bakugo would break the rules. That means you'd be acting like villains, not heroes.
Yeah, every word.
My heart was hurting, and the things I said must have upset you.
It's okay, Sue.
Despite my warning, you still went and saved Bakugo. I didn't know that until this morning. I thought I'd stopped you, but it turns out I was worthless, a complete failure, and suddenly I had no idea what to say. I didn't think I deserved to joke around and have fun with everyone like usual. But it made me so sad to be without you. That's why I wanted to talk to you, even if I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to be feeling. I wanted you to know so we can hang out and talk and have a good time again.
It's not just you who thinks that. Everyone felt pretty bad and wanted things back the way they used to be before. That's why we did the room contest, to bring us closer together and make us feel like a class again. It's all we could come up with, so please don't think we were trying to trick you or anything. Look, what I'm saying is, let's all work hard at our training and be good friends again, okay?
Sue! I'm sorry! Thanks for telling us how you feel!
It's okay!
I apologize.
You shouldn't feel bad.
Sue, listen, I won't make you sad again.
Me either.
We promise.
This is sweet.
Yeah.
Everyone wants
Very
things to
real
go back to
reaction.
normal.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't
Great
even really
group
blaming them.
bonding.
She was just like,
No,
I
not
feel
at all.
weird about this.
Yeah, just communicating her feelings.
Keep changing.
His arm is so
Our
different
duty to
now.
make each
Yeah.
other better, stronger, so we can become heroes together.
Oh? A shooting star.
And that is where we are left for episode 13 of season
Amazing.
3 of My Hero.
I've come with advice. Think for yourself. You're still trying to imitate me.
AP classes. Oh. Someone save All Might. Kick it.
What are your first thoughts?
I'm really enjoying this.
Got to see everybody's perspectives.
Everyone's perspectives, everyone's interior design tastes. That was very fun.
Very fun episode.
Very fun episode.
Yeah. And if you're excited for our next episode, that's going to be Create Those Ultimate Moves.
Oh.
It's going to be coming next Sunday or Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whichever one's first. And these episodes are posted to Patreon now if you can't wait. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Day asks, whose room do you like the most and would want to stay in? We chose which is best, but which one would you want to stay in?
I mean, honestly, I love a bed, so probably not
Yayorozu.
So probably Yayorozu's. Just because, like, especially when you're at school, I mean, we kind of did this with our junior year dorm. We pushed 2 twin beds together, so we had a mega bed, and there was like not
they
a ton of room in the rest of. Oh yeah,
on Avatar, yeah.
Wait, but no, that was our senior year, and we didn't really have any extra space. But you don't really need any extra space.
Yeah.
If you just hang out in your bed.
Yeah, and you get to leave your dorm, which was taken away from us our senior year. That
exactly.
And then we
that
left.
was.
But yeah, no, the mega bed's nice. I would say I'd want probably Kaminari's room. The boxing bag and all those like stuff to like get you intense to work out.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
you
like
want Deku's room.
Probably
your man
you know
cave is kind of All Might
Give
core
me Deku's
already.
room. I'm about to get. Oh my god! I'm literally just gonna make that room for my gym because
literally.
Yeah, but and it's funny because now you know exactly why.
Yeah.
Because now isn't All Might the greatest like if you're
Fitspo?
tired, don't give up type thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably Deku's room or Kaminari's. And I think that it's interesting because dorms, like when you end up growing up and you, if you so desire, like get a partner, you tend to like compromise on what you want to like build rooms wise. I feel like dorms are a great way to just make it all you know, like really explore
especially
what you
if you
want
have especially if you have a single, because if you have a double, you kind of have to even compromise still. You're half of the room, you kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And let's go to our second question. All right, question 2. Jinchuriki87 asks, what are your thoughts on Bakugo's actions to repay Kirishima? Do you think this is a one-off or perhaps there's more going on here?
I mean, we already talked about how significant it is that Bakugo noticed and then took the steps to pay him back. But I do think that there's more of a connection between the two of them beyond just that instance. I feel like they both share this kind of volatility that doesn't necessarily equate to them being not difficult, but just like kind of a shithead, like in a mean way.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're just very explosive, high-strung people, but they're like actively at their core good.
Yeah.
So I think they kind of get that about each other.
Yeah, I think they totally get that, and I just love seeing that little gesture. Like, it's interesting that Bakugo, like, he subtly does nice things, but just like you said, doesn't want to be called nice.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting moral compass to look at.
Very
and let's
interesting.
go to our final question. Final question. Colby Jack Cheese asks, Sue says she didn't know Izuku and Ko had gone against her wishes. Do you think it was right for Aizawa to hold the rest of Class 1A equally responsible for failing to stop Izuku when many of 1A thought they did stop him?
That's a super good point, because if they had known that they hadn't been successful, maybe they would have tried again and then been successful, and then they wouldn't have gotten in trouble. So you can't really hold someone responsible for something they don't know. I mean, if
Yeah.
If they're like in a situation where someone's a professional and it's their job to know something, then you can. But for a student, that doesn't feel fair.
Yeah, I agree. I think the only way I see it kind of making sense is because he knew he wasn't actually going to punish any of them. Like, just telling them next, like, hey, I would have expelled you, but I'm actually not going to this time. But know that in the future circumstance, you really gotta actually step up and, like, tell us or something.
Yeah, well, it feels like an important life lesson, both to, like, bond the class of, like, one person's actions are everyone's actions.
Yeah.
But then also in terms of, like, being a hero in the future, it's an important thing to know that just because you assume that someone has been stopped, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's true.
Yep.
You know, they're not going to forget that now.
Yeah, I totally
Hopefully.
agree. Yeah.
I don't want to manifest that.
No. Let's go to... that's about it for this episode. Are we excited for episode 14 of season 3 of My Hero?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.